a few ones. That's how even all of us, we go to Sunday every day. We go there to repent the sins we have committed. Also at the same time, we listen to the clergy, how they're educating us. So I must tell you, I'm presenting a team which is transformed and committed to solve the challenges which are there. But I'm happy through you, Chair, and this committee, even Parliament, even the head of state, they are committed. Whoever was involved in these problems we are hearing, they are keeping on getting one by one. The Msegampiji, I will answer what someone asked. The people who are suspected were implicated. That's why you saw our PS being interdicted. And yet by that time, he was not much involved in these things. The PS was interdicted. And we have a number of engineers who are recording statements at IGG. I want to leave it at that, since IGG is handling. And even those who left government, they were involved, the president has guided. They have to be checked and they are worked on. And we are happy the president is taking lead in most of these things. And even, it's not only Segapik, other projects. As I was leaving this morning, my office, I saw a letter from the president sacking 6 engineers, including a few I'm seeing on this front bench here, sacking them, not even interdicting they should go. And is choosing them on projects of Segampigi, Mubende, Fort Porto Road, the Masaka Mutukula, and many other projects. So we are happy the head of state is also coming up to help the different investigating agencies. And even some of them, as they delay, is coming up. For us, we are here to implement. But what I must say, we are not considering the corrupt. Neither our people are here that they are supporting the corrupt. We are there to deliver our mandate, and we are also happy that Parliament increased our budget, because we had also an issue of the budget was low, yet the contractors were demanding a lot of money, but most of this money was coming through how badly our contracts are drafted. You find, for example, a project is given 500 billion to finish the work. But even as we reach the way, almost like 250 billion is taken in these things of the engineers. Is it claims that when you write to the ministry for design, they delay to give you, and some of them delay for their own reasons. They know once I delay, this money will charge, and they get kickback. So as he has mentioned, so you really find we have been moving in an improper way. And at the end of the day, even these very engineers pass on those very roads. To an extent, even the areas, there are some roads which are not tarmacked. So we have made a commitment. We as the Ministry of Works, we leave the past for the investigators to continue, and our supervisors like you, the committee and others. Then we set a new pace to ensure that we move on. That's why you see last time I moved to Segampigi, the purpose was, I knew the information there was to ensure how does this project move, because the government has already put 547 billion, which is finished. And then now we went to borrow, Parliament passed a loan from ADB of 900 billion. This 900 billion, before it comes, we need 82, which the contractor is demanding us. So I wanted to comfort the contractor to go back on site.
Completed this assignment, and it was on the basis of those documents prepared by that consultant in 2015 that they applied to African Development
What's
Bank.
the name of the consultant?
It's called the GAF consultant.
GAF.
GAF.
How much did you pay?
I don't have the figure of it, Honorable Chair.
So who has? You just point. You are very many. Just point. Say.
There was the engineer Patrick Mulembe and the engineer Moses Ochole, and unfortunately they are not here. Those who manage that contract.
We have the deputy PS, acting PS, sorry, who should be now in custody of this information as the accounting office.
Honorable Chair, I request that we prepare this information and provide it. We shall find it.
So you don't know?
Right now, I cannot give you an answer.
Okay, how much did you pay the second consultant?
Now the second consultant was...
Who did the final? And why did you bring, and the name of the company, and why you brought a second consultant?
Now, the second consultant was supposed to be hired to do the design review and construction supervision. This consultant is called the DOA. Yes, so
Doha?
his job was to review the design that was prepared by GAF, and if there were any gaps, he was supposed to address those gaps.
They can't hear. Maybe you pull your microphone closer.
Okay, the consultant, the second consultant, was hired to do a detailed design review and construction supervision to supervise the contractor. Now, that consultant, the details, I think we have them, the contract manager can give them. Because for that one, the details are around.
The second consultant was Doha.
Was Doha, yes.
They submitted a report in April 2021.
Yes.
What was the amount on that report?
What of the?
The total amount the consultant had reviewed to make that final scope
The
and
civil
design.
The civil works was, I think, 1.3.
Do you have a copy of that document?
I don't have it here, but I can share.
So, Chair, may we know, is it this new consultant who diverted or what? We want to know who
No.
diverted.
Even that one, there are still issues. The first consultant did what you call draft preliminary. That was GAF. And they used the draft design and scope to borrow money from African Development Bank to come to Parliament here and approve, to even get a contract and sign using the draft. Then they now get Doha now to do the final scope and design. The amount from the documentation I have, it was 680 billion from Doha. You have a chance, you have about 30 minutes to present that report that is contrary to what we have. So now the contractor says, no, that is too little. I need to go and do my own calculation. They come up with 1.2 billion, which is 218% change from the 547. You want? Honorable Minister, you help us. You people don't know.
Chair, maybe
Thank you very much, Honourable Chair.
the consultant evaluated that proposal to 1.3, and the
Is this
supplementary
another
financing.
consultant?
No, it is Doha
The Doha
who had done the design update.
of 680 billion
Yes.
now has switched to 1.2 trillion.
Yes, and it's Doha's recommendation that was submitted to Ministry of Finance to seek the additional financing. It's based on the Doha's evaluation.
Okay, is this
The
not?
600 is not there. Doha submitted 1.346.
We are coming. Is this not above the 15% change variation?
Yes, it is.
Yes, the PPDA. Yes, it has now tripled. The cost has tripled. So members, now I hand them over to you. Deputy Chair.
Much as we don't have.
Chair, before we give it to the members,
Alex Nionsaba. I'm a member of parliament for Bufumbira South Kisoro district and a member of this committee. Myself, I'm perturbed by the presentations of the engineers. The way you are giving us information, indeed somebody commented, it's as if you are giving it to senior six levers. Because when you really look at the table, how you are expressing progress of construction of the road, it's, there is a lot to be desired. You understand? All right, we don't need a lot of pages, but there are a few things that you need to consider when you are updating us on the progress of the road. And now for the Busega issue. This Busega, I've never seen in my life where a full government commits funds for the construction of a road from a draft design. So we would want to know who are those who made the drafts, the draft designs, And who are those who convinced the government to commit funds to the tune of over $500 billion to construct a road? Then on the other hand, the regulations governing procurement are known. Any deviation, any variation that exceeds a certain percentage must be procured again. And we would want to know whether that was also.
He completed his assignment, and it was on the basis of those documents prepared by that consultant in 2015 that they applied to African Development
What's
Bank.
the name of the consultant?
It's called the GAF consultant.
GAF.
GAF.
How much did you pay?
I don't have the figure of it, Honorable Chair.
So who has? You just point, you are very many, just point, say.
Because there was the engineer Patrick Mulembe and the engineer Moses Ochole, and unfortunately they are not here.
You want,
With your
I am of the view you give us the copies before you even start.
Okay. Can we have the copies, please?
Can we have those copies? Kindly show the clerk will. Can you present the whole, probably he has 5 and we discuss the 5 at once. Will you be able, Honorable Nathan?
I think it's okay, Chair. Let the man take us through. I thank you.
Busega Mpigi Express, tukimanyi bulungi President Museveni taking the lead in this investigation. Na yalagira President Museveni yalagira IGG okunoonyeza ku nsonga eno. Naye naffe bennyini tukiraba waliwo ensobi kubanga ekkubo lyali lirina okukolebwa biliyoni 600 nga bwe tuzibalaze biliyoni 547 balina okukola biliyoni 547 liggwe. Naye bainjiniya baffe nga bwe mubirabye mu komiti ne batuula eyo ne bakyuseko balina okuyita ne balijja mu dry land ne baliteeka mu swamp. Kati mu swamp eno sente ze bakozesa okuzimba swamp eno ziba nyingi ddala. Naye ekyaleeteza abantu bano okukyusa ekkubo baali balinayo amayumba gaabwe eri maaso ne balaba ekkubo bwe liyita ku lukalu waggulu amayumba gaabwe tegajja kukosebwa bafune ssente. Ate n'abalala nga bwe mu report baali balina ebyapa mu wetlands. Nga baagala babisasule. Kati bwe bakyusa ekkubo ne lidda mu wetland ne lyongeramu ne kyetagisa obuwumbi bulala obwa Uganda obuwumbi 900 billion. Kati biliyoni 9 era twali tulina okuzijja mu banka era tuwala South African Development Bank. Era tubadde mu process parliament yamala okuyisa looni eyo okulaba sente zivaayo ekkubo liggwe. Naye ate n'ekirala engeri gye bakyusa ekkubo waliwo ekyala kye badise interchange. Ekkubo twalizimba otuconnectinga ku the Kampala Entebbe Express, the Northern Bypass. Kati okukola interchange eyokka naye twagaza sente endala biliyoni za Uganda 7 kubanga nayo bagenda gizimba swamp wekoma. Kati eventually project yayo kumalako biliyoni 547 almost biliyoni 600 egeze mu trillioni 2 ate nazo zinzo obutamala. Naye ekisookera ddala president yatekinga lead mu investigation zino bakyanoonyereza okulaba kyaviira kwani. Naye ffe tuwaddeyo committee tubajje documents zonna ze baagala nabo bakole oversight role yaabwe. Naye ate tulina okugenda maaso project eno tugimalize kubanga government yagitandikako okukendeza jam eri ku Masaka Road, Kampala, Kyengera, Masaka Road, Mpigi. Ate n'ekirala okconnectinga abantu bonna abava abava mu west, abava Masaka, Kabale, Kisoro, Ntunga n'awalala. Baleeta ebyamaguzi bingi n'osanga jam ebakosezza nnyo ate nga amafuta boononye bangi ne sente bakozesa nnyingi ate n'okukendeeza jaamu mu kibuga kubanga omuntu ava Masaka oba ogenda ku airport olina okukwata erina teete n'akawuka n'ogwa kuli Entebbe awo n'ogenda kati tukozeewo another alternative route nti obanga ova Mityana Bujuuka osalira eyo n'ojja n'oyunga ku Busegampigi Express kigenda kendeeza jaamu naye kati kino tukyandolinga tulabe nti buli muntu yenna ayingidde mu kulya nguzi tugiyimiriza era kyemba mbagambye nti abalala babasiba babagoba ate yabagambye ku makye baluwa gye tunategereza bulungi njagala gyekenenya era president azzeemu n'agoba abantu abalala ba engineers 6 genda kwekenenya baluwa ndabe saagisomye mu details naye kusinziira ebyekuusa ku nguzi ku makubo gano abantu bali enguzi mulabyawo sente tezimala almost buli project sente government ze planning tezimala mulabyawo buli almost project bagitandika nga kusayininga contract nga tebalina kibayisa right of way contract ne bamuteeke ate mu contract ne bateekamu nti obudde bwonna amala nga tokoze government ejja kuliyirira ate nga babatedde ba engineer baffe nga bamanyi tewali ttaka so ebibe tubadde mu committee nga bwe mubirabye ate tujja genda maaso nga tukola tekitegeeza nti wabanga mulimu abali b'enguzi batono bataano bate erinnya lya ministry abo bonna abali enguzi mu Ministry of Access and Transport tubakakasa tujja balinnyako ate tujja kubajjayo kubanga mulimu abalya n'enguzi in advance bano tubalebe ku kitongole kyaffe kya Uganda Civil Aviation Authority bano b'enguzi bagirya in advance okufunayo contract olina okusasula milioni 2, 3, 4, 5 ate bw'oleeta contract notayita mubo bakufrustratinga tutegedde tutya nti bano bali enguzi in advance ataddeyo sente bwalimu okufuna baddukira ewaffe naye ate agabye enguzi n'oyo agifunye bonna bakyamu naddala gwagigayo banga teripoti nze sate byebiriwo ebisigadde have details.
National Fuel System building
the Kampala Entebbe Express twagizimba ekendeze jamu ku bantu abagenda airport era jamu ekendedde nnyo naye buzibu tulina ku express eyo nti otwala sente ne bazikwata mu ngalo kati tugezaako okutereeza embeera tufune kye bayise cashless system obanga oyitawo bayinza okusala sente ku ATM yo bayinza okusala sente ku mobile money yo oba na zino kadi ze twali tuintroduce nze zino kadi ng'oteekako sente zo buli bw'oyitawo ng'ogera tikyetaaga osooka oteekeyo kadi mulimu batwandiise ba frequent users abayitawo awo number plate yo ne kadi yo gyoba bakuwadde oba ATM gyoba otadde erina kuba integrated mu system bw'otuukawo butuusi bwoti kamera ekuba ekifaananyi number plate yo ne bakugulira n'ogenda ate sooka oyimirire eteekayo kadi ate bakusumululire byatwegala bijjawo tubadde myezi 6 tufunye omuntu agenda tuzimbira system eyo egenda kubanga ekunganya sente za Entebbe Express naye nga omuntu azikunganya tomulabako nawe tomufunako nga tukozesa system zaffe ku simu zaffe ku account zaffe tusobole nawo okumanya sente mmeka ze tukunganyaawo ate ziragawa kubanga tulina okumaintaining ekkubo tulina okulirabirira ate okubekinga sure we tugenda maaso purely bana Uganda baffe bamanaging system eyo ate nga ebintu biri controlled by Bank of Uganda, Ministry of Finance tweyanziza